Hey YouTube, it's Sharice here. It's 7:24 a.m. on the 8th of June. I tried to figure out the date without going to get my phone. Yes, it's the 8th of June because tomorrow is the 9th. Tomorrow is the day that my dog that I adopted, Nola, gets to come home. I'm actually going to go get some errands run today. It is early, I know. I woke up at 5 a.m. I'm still kind of on my teacher schedule a little bit. But yesterday I just spent the whole day relaxing, doing pretty much nothing. So today I decided I'll be productive so that tomorrow when Nola's here, and I think my dad and my sister are coming to visit me, so that tomorrow I don't have to really worry about doing anything. I don't have to worry about getting any food or anything like that. I can just relax and spend time bonding with Nola and teaching her that I am the alpha here. Boop, bow, bow. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. So this is going to be a get ready with me, I guess, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go run errands. I decided that I will slay for no reason today. It's been really gloomy here, like all week. It's been gloomy. It's just been rainy and overcast. Like the sun has barely graced us with its presence. So it's been kind of eh. But so I want to try out some new products and maybe just do like a really nice bright lip of some sort just to add some sunshine. So I'm going to be trying out this new primer. This is the NYX Shine Killer. I thought it was going to be much bigger than this. This box is really small. This was $14 and it's only 0.67 fluid ounces. So it's not even 1 fluid ounce, which makes me sad. But let's try this primer out today. I've already cleansed my skin, exfoliated, and used my dark spot corrector. So let's go in with this primer. My skin is doing okay right now. Those 2 breakouts are here, minor breakouts right there, some random pimple right there on the corner of my mouth. That's annoying. Right on the top of my lip. And some other minor ones on this side, and one on my chin. So kind of breaking out, probably just due to stress about ending the school year and being stressed about not having anything to do. Believe it or not, that stresses me out. Not having anything to do stresses me out because I'm such a hardworking person and I love working. So hopefully I'll be working next week. I'll start a job next week. I'm just going to squiggle some of this on my face. As you can see, that should be more than enough. Oh wow, this feels very silicone-y. And then from here, I'm just spreading it all over. I can go ahead and say a little bit goes a long way because of how silicone it is. It slips over your skin and spreads really easy. Okay. Feels pretty good. It's honestly reminding me of the Cover FX Mattifying Primer with acne treatment. Maybe today I'll go get this gel polish taken off. I told y'all how the first nail got chipped. Climbing the rock wall, I chipped 2 nails and my toenail. I'm thinking about just going and getting all of it removed because I'm going to start doing my nails myself this summer. Now that it's summer and I don't have to teach school, I have more time to dedicate to self-care and doing my nails on my own. And that will also help me cut down on financial costs that will probably go towards taking care of my dog, which I'm totally cool with because having my dog is more important than me getting my nails done, especially when I can do them myself and people think that I get them done. Excuse me. People think that I get them done professionally when I do them myself because I do a very good job. All right. So we have that NYX Shine Killer primer on. I really want to try the Angel Veil as well because I hear so many awesome things about that primer. But as you can see, my face is looking really, really smooth. So let's go in with the foundation. I ordered another NYX Total Control Coverage Drops in a darker shade. I got the shade number 23 Chestnut. And I think there's still 2 shades darker than this. So that foundation has an excellent shade range to choose from for women of color. It's really great. So we'll just compare and contrast the 2 different colors. I think the other shade I have is Mocha number 19. Oh gosh, this might be too dark for me. Ooh, we'll see. Where are you at though? Oh, I put it in my drawer, foundations that are too light for me to wear right now, drawer. Drawer. All right, so yes, this is shade number 19, Mocha. And this is shade number 23, Chestnut. And you can see a difference just looking at the bottles. So we're going to try this out. I'm hoping it's not too dark because this foundation does oxidize a little bit, which makes me kind of worried. But when I was reading the descriptions of the color, I felt like this color was going to match me best from the description, which they don't have on this box about the color. I think this was a deep skin tone with like golden undertones, something like that, and that's what I have, so that's why I went with this shade specifically. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the bottle away, but this is what the box looks like, and the picture on the box is a lot darker than the actual product, just so you know when you're shopping. And this is the deepest shade that I've seen in stores is Mocha number 19, but I think they go all the way up to number 25. And like I said, this is number 23, Chestnut. So let's just see what this looks like on my skin. Oh, that primer really made my hands kind of slippery to where I can't even open this. Wow, I really can't open this right now. I'm like trying to use a washcloth to open it, and it's still so slippery from the primer. Okay, finally got it. So I'm just gonna close it lightly. Shake, shake, shake. You're supposed to shake it very well. All right, so let's look at the color. Oh, wow. Oh, that's definitely too dark for my skin, and it looks green. Ew. Ooh. Okay, then can't wear this. Oh, trying to find my shade and stuff is so annoying. Y'all have been with me throughout my whole makeup journey here on YouTube, and you know the struggle is real because I have dark skin, but I have really golden yellow undertones. It wiped off really easy though. Okay, so we're not wearing that foundation. I don't even know if it'd be a good idea to mix these two. But now I have this other foundation that's too dark for me that I paid $14 for, which makes me kind of upset. But you know what? I'll just try and mix it with stuff. But you guys know I hate mixing things. So we'll just... I really like this formula though. I'm just going to stick these in the can't wear right now drawer, and maybe one day I'll take them out. Okay, well, there's that plan. Well, what foundation do I want to wear? I don't really want to wear my double wear. I'm going to save that foundation for when I really actually need to be beat faced and want to look perfect. So, and I want to save my Clinique. I'm saving all my favorite really awesome foundations. Let's go in with the Ordinary and 3.2R. A lot of you were saying that you thought the 3.2 neutral was too light for me. And I agree that it's off a little bit. So we're going to go in with 3.2R because I feel like this one matches better, and y'all will see right now. So I'm going to go in with one pump. Well, first I have to shake it up and I have to open the pump. Struggling. Wow, that shade was really just not it. Ooh. Okay. We're going with one pump. That's one pump. And a brush, which reminds me that my favorite makeup brushes are done drying now. And I'm just going to dab this on one half of my face. And you can see the coverage on this is amazing. It's really great for every day. I don't think I'm going to do any eyeshadow today. Or do I want to do eyeshadow? Do I or do I not? And I'm using a BH Cosmetics brush to blend this out. It's coming off a little strange. The tone of it's coming off a little strange on camera, but can you guys tell that it really does match my skin super well, even though it has a red undertone? I'll go lightly over my eye. Or I could do a really crazy dramatic eye look, but I don't feel like getting dressed today. All right, so that's one pump on one side. You can see the difference. This is the side with no foundation. This is the side with foundation. And we're doing just 2 pumps. So 1 pump for that side, 1 pump for this side, and as you see, I kind of dotted around. I think this color is a really good match, and if I repurchase, I'm going to get this shade instead of the neutral shade, which goes to show you that sometimes you just have to experiment, trial and error. And the coverage on this is beautiful. It's not too much, and it really does look like your skin, and the longer you wear it, the better it looks, in my opinion. So I really have been loving this foundation so very much for everyday. All right, so that's it applied. You can see this side is kind of setting a little bit more. Let me know what you guys think about this shade. Again, this is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation in the shade 3.2R. I think this one looks a lot better than 3.2 Neutral. All right, so we have this on. Time to set it. Let's set with translucent powder. Everybody says I use too much translucent powder. Guys, it's just a bad habit of mine. We're going to use my really great mixture. I'm gonna try it with a brush today. My mixture of Coty Airspun. You guys know how much I love Coty Airspun. I'm a supporter of Coty Airspun powder. I'm gonna put a little bit in the cap. I really did do a little bit today. And Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in Dark, number 4. Just so it's not as bright. Putting a little bit of this too in the cap. And then I literally mix it by shaking it side to side so the powders can mix together. How do you guys feel about this color? Doesn't it look so much better? It's a really pretty shade. Looks really good on my skin. Okay, so we have that all mixed. And I'm going to try using, not that brush, I saw someone use that brush. Let's try using this e.l.f. blush brush to set my face with this powder. I see a lot of people do this. They like lightly tap it in to the areas they want to set. I'm tapping off the excess from the brush as well. They just like tappy tap tap, you know. You know, you've seen people do this. You just lightly work it in to the areas where they need it. Instead of setting so heavy like I normally do by pressing in with a beauty blender, we're gonna try this out. I guess a less is more approach. I'm gonna start on the forehead. It's also giving me a slight highlight, but really I need to just set. This is also kind of the technique Wayne Goss used when he was applying the foundation. He just suggested setting your oily areas lightly with powder. And then carrying on with your life. So y'all can see how this is going for me. I'm really not a big fan of doing it this way so far. I don't know. I just feel like it's not effective for me. And by setting my whole face with powders, I get more coverage out of it. And I just know that my foundation is locked in. But if you're definitely going for a more natural look, this is a great way to do things. So now I'm going to do the bridge of my nose. And just like, I have such oily skin, I just don't know if this is like the most effective way to really set my face because I have such oily skin. So like lightly dusting it over is like, I don't know, it just makes me nervous. You see how I just kind of put that on for a little bit and I'm wiping it off. All right, so I did my T-zone basically. All the other areas are kind of untouched, but I still have a little bit of powder left. So I'm going to take my I kind of want to keep these leggings on. I'm going to take my e.l.f. complexion brush and I'm going to pick up any of the leftover powder and knock off the excess. Oh gosh, that's a lot of powder on there. I'm just going to go in and lightly set the rest of my face using whatever powder's left over. Lightly setting the rest of my face with the leftover powder. Just something I never do, but we'll see. And of course, this powder is going to make me look a little bit lighter. You guys always comment on that, how the powder changes the color. And that's because the Coty Airspun is so pale. It changes the way it looks for a little bit, but once my oils start to break through, it turns back to the foundation turns back to its original color. And that's another reason why I mix in the Black Opal powder, is to try and like tone it down some. All right, so I have almost all the powder used up that was in here. I'm literally just brushing it on, which is so weird for me, instead of packing and pressing it on. And the Black Opal powder does have some shimmer to it, so it keeps your face from looking super flat. And it gives it some like luminosity, but it's not too much because you guys know that I don't really. And I'm just gonna go over this with the brush I use for the foundation to really like press in the powder that I used. Just because I feel like I need to do some sort of pressing to my skin. Okay. That's so weird for me. We'll see how long this lasts. Experimenting. Alright, so now we can go on to highlighting. I've kind of been anti-highlighting. Can you believe that? I've just been so lazy with my makeup. I really don't feel like highlighting as of late. But we're going to go in with the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Kit. And I'm going to use the highlight shade from this kit. I need to get another one of these. As you can see, I've hit pan. It's a really pretty gold. And we're going to use my Sigma F35 brush to apply this highlighter to the highest points of my cheeks. Do 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 do. Well, I'm pretty subtle today. I don't really feel like being ultra glam, more like natural glam. And I'm going to go up into the brow bone a little bit with whatever's left over and kind of work it to the cheekbone. Just so that everything blends together seamlessly. From the cheekbone area up to the brow bone. Okay, and the bridge of the nose. That's my favorite place. Just helps it look like I have a nose bridge. My nose bridge is kind of flat. I always talk about that. It's not as prominent as some other people's nose bridge, which is kind of like a characteristic. Well, I've seen some black people that do have more of a defined nose bridge. I don't mine's in the middle. Like when you think of like my best friend, one of my best friends is Korean. Asians tend to have a very flat nose bridge. And then you have European people that have like the most prominent, and then me being black, I feel like I'm like right in the middle. But I don't know, I feel like it makes your nose more lifted. Makes it look like the nose bridge is higher. I don't want my nose to come out more. I just want a more prominent nose bridge. Does that make sense? I feel like it's not making sense. Like it curves from the tip of my nose. I just rather it just be straight to right in between my eyes. Does that make sense? Anyways, highlighting helps me give that illusion. Also going to do the Cupid's bow. So I'm about to go grocery shopping. I'm going to stop by my housing office and pay my pet fee. The housing office doesn't open until 9 though, so I might have to do that after I go grocery shopping. So I can cook today and start cooking more. I've already decided that every morning for breakfast, I will drink a cup of tea, eat 2 eggs, and some fruit and a bagel because I got this really awesome, well, one of my SAI sisters that came to visit me, Catherine, she bought me some of this honey. We were doing some honey tasting and it's caramel honey and it tastes so good and that would just be so good on a bagel. I would love to have that every day. It's so sweet and just delicious. And it's healthier than like other things because it's natural sugars. I don't know. I'm not really about being super healthy, but it tasted good, so she got me some as a gift. And I'm thankful for that. All right, so now we have our highlight on. And with this foundation, because I didn't use a lot, I can still see a couple of my dark spots peeking through, barely. Just a couple over here. You can kind of see them on camera. Barely peeking through. Like I said, less is more today. We used a light amount of powder. We used a lighter amount of highlight. We're trying something new. Less is more. All right, on to eyebrows. You already know Wet n Wild retractable eyeliner pencil. Honestly, this is a perfect match, but I just look ashy on camera. Probably from that powder, like I said. The Coty Airspun does make you look a little ashy. It gives a white cast, which I'm okay with it because it makes my makeup last. I'll take the cast if it makes my makeup last. I'll take the cast if it makes my makeup last. Okay, working on the brows. I'm literally just following the natural shape of my brow and just filling it in. Love. I'm following the hair that's there. Do you guys watch Jane the Virgin? I love that show. I'm almost done with season 3, and wow, I was not expecting a lot of things that happened in season 3. It's been a great season. I love that show. Some of my eyebrow hairs are coming out. Which I'm not sure what that's about. There's one like stuck on here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's about, but maybe I exfoliated too hard. Okay, working on the front parts of my brow. All right. This shade is black brown, so it's not totally black and it's not a brown color because that really wouldn't show up because I'm brown. It's like the perfect in between. So my brows are done and I love the way they look today. They look really good. They look very natural, which I love. They're natural, but they're still very clean. But you can still see all my little hairs. Yay for brows. All right, moving on to eyes. I don't really think I really want to do any eyeshadow, but we might just do something real quick, like maybe. I don't know. I don't really feel like messing with my eyes. I might just throw on some mascara. I think that's going to be it for today. Yeah, I'm not being too dramatic. So the mascara I'm going to go on with is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. I really, really like this. This is perfect timing for me to go to the grocery store because I will not be in there long because I already made a list. My goal is to also start drinking more water. I feel like every summer that's one of my goals. And last year I actually did really well because teaching band camp, I had no choice but to drink water, you know. And then that trickled into, and then when I moved up here actually in January, I was drinking more water because I love flavored water, like the little, it's at Walmart. It's like the little 89-cent American brand flavored water, sparkling flavored water. I love that stuff so very much. But it's just like I bought a whole bunch and then I ran out and then I never bought any more. So then I slipped up on my water drinking, but I'm going to try and get back into it. Now that it's the summer again, and to save money. Because water is cheap and I have tap water. I love tap water. A lot of people say, ew, it's nasty. You drink tap water? Yeah. I don't really taste the difference in waters. You know how some people are like, they're like, this must be Dasani. I only drink Aquafina. And I'm like, you can taste the difference? Yeah, I don't really taste the difference like that. Which is why I'm not anti-tap water. Do you see the difference this makes in my lashes with mascara, without? Makes a difference. So I'm basically done with this look except the lip color. And I'll probably just do my hair on camera too so you guys can see what I recently did with this wash and go. Maybe totally crushed and smushed because today is day 2 of it. There's a day 3. It's either day 2 or day 3. It's day 2. Wait, what's today, Thursday? I did it Tuesday night. So today is technically day 2. We'll say day 2. I only used one product on it and I really like the way it turned out. I just find that with my hair, the more simple I am, like no more than really 1 or 2, maybe 3 products, like the better it turns out for me. But I've just been having so many issues with dryness and like retaining moisture in my hair that I've been trying to load it up with product, and it's kind of worked but kind of not. So I'm just still experimenting to see what's really best for moisture. And what I used last time, Tuesday night, is really moisturizing. It was only one product, and I got definition, I got shine, I got everything I could really want in a wash and go with this one product. And it's a product that I've used before, but never as a standalone product. So I'm excited to show that to you guys after we finish this really easy, simple makeup look. That is literally it's almost like a no makeup look, in my opinion, because of how amazing this foundation is. This foundation looks like my skin. Like if you saw me in person, it looks so nice. The only thing that makes it look unnatural is the amount of highlighter that I wear, which I didn't even do that much. I feel like I did a nice, reasonable amount. But y'all let me know. What lip color can I use that I have one in mind that I haven't worn on camera before, but I need to figure out where it is. It's a new Milani lipstick that I picked up, and it's not exactly bright, but it's one I haven't worn before on camera. I picked up two colors, which I can't even remember the names of the two colors. I need to drink some tea. I'm starting to feel not well. You guys know from when I was in my dorm room how sometimes in the mornings when I was doing my makeup and stuff, when I got up and I didn't eat anything, I didn't have my tea or whatever, I started to not feel well, and that's how I'm starting to feel right now, but I'm almost done, so I can push through. I'll sit down, have my tea, start reading my friend's book. My friend wrote a book. Let me promote her real quick after I finish this mascara, before I put on a lip color, and before I do my hair. So I'll tell you a little bit about her. I have this friend. We were pretty decent friends when we were in middle school. That's where I met her, at Elima Intermediate when I lived in Hawaii. And I always just thought that she was so gorgeous. I was captivated by her beauty. I know that she's Filipino. I'm not sure she's 100% Filipino, but I know that she is, that's what she identifies as mostly, is Filipino. And I just always thought that she was so gorgeous because she didn't look like a lot of the other Filipino girls that I had seen that went to my school, because she was darker. She's darker than a lot of the other Filipino girls, which, you know, every ethnic people, they come in different shades, right? But she was one of the darkest Filipino people that I've met, and I just always thought, wow, she's gorgeous. Like, because, you know, she still has that long, silky, wavy hair, and she was just like so pretty. And I think we were in leadership team together, which is like our student council for middle school. And that's how I got to know her better, and that's how we became friends. And she was always just like super nice, just a pleasant person to be around. I can't even remember, I don't remember anything negative about Brianna. That's her name, Brianna. I don't remember anything negative about her. And so we were friends in middle school, and then, you know, of course, I moved away from Hawaii. I didn't really keep super contact with people because I was 14 when I left, and I didn't have, smartphones weren't out yet, or I didn't have a smartphone or anything like that. And I wasn't on Facebook yet, or I just got on Facebook. Not everyone's on Facebook. Like, I moved literally thousands of miles away across an ocean, so keeping contact with everyone I just kind of fell through with a lot of people. But we reconnected through Facebook, and, you know, we kept up with each other's lives through Facebook. And recently she was pregnant with twins, and went into preterm labor, early term labor, whatever the words are. And she had a boy and a girl twin, and one of the babies died shortly after. Oh, she was stillborn. Yeah, the girl. She had a boy and a girl. The girl was stillborn, and the son, he was okay. You know, he had to go into intensive care unit and all that, but now he's finally breathing on his own. And this book kind of just tells her life journey. Just it's her way of kind of processing becoming a mom, losing a child, but still having, you know, you still have one child that lived, and just that whole, I can't even imagine like how difficult that situation is. You know, she's very open about her life, you know, how she has PTSD from it, because losing a child is like something that no parent ever wants to experience. And when it's your first, you know, your first child, your first birth experience, that's like very traumatic in my opinion. Like, I'd always be scared to get pregnant again, and I'd be out of commission. Like, I just wouldn't be able to handle that because I love babies and I can't even imagine my own baby, you know, that I, anyways, so the book is kind of about that kind of stuff, and let me show it to you. Here's what it looks like. It's called Tidal Wave, and it just has her initials, B.A. Sugalski. She's married to a guy. I don't know if that's Polish, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, that's her husband's last name that she took. I can't even really remember her maiden name, but this is what the book looks like. It is available on Amazon, and I think it's going to hit other stores too, maybe, but I know for sure you can find it on Amazon. It's about $12, $10, $11, $12. And I just love the print of it. Here are, it's poetry, by the way. And she, it's a series of poetry, yes. And I just love how simple it is. Like, you can see, like, it's very clean. I love the style of this publishing. It's very clean, easy to read, and it's broken into like different sections. So I really am excited to read this. I plan to read the whole thing today after I run my errands, actually, before my dog gets here. So I'll let you know what I think of it, and I think you should definitely buy it just because I know her as a person and I know that it's going to be of quality. And there's pictures in it too. It's very much like in the style of Rupi Kaur's, let's say you say her last name, Rupi Kaur's book, Milk and Honey. It's in that same sort of style, which I love that book. That's one of my favorite books. And as you can see, it's not that big. So I'm going to read this whole thing today, and I will make a review video soon. So yeah, go support B.A. Sugalski. Tidal Wave is the name of the book. Tidal Wave. Okay. Onto lips, onto lips, onto lips. Okay, let me find those lipsticks. Where did I put them? Oh, I found one of them. Hold on, let me bring this in there so y'all can see me. So I picked up, now I remember the colors I picked, well, one of them. I picked up 2 new Milani lipsticks. One was to replace one that I already have, and that is Sangria, which is one of my favorite colors, but I picked up a brand new one. As you can see, it's a beautiful purple. So I needed to replenish that one because the old one is almost empty. That's not the new one I got. Matte Flirty, it's not Cabaret Blend. No, I've known that one before. Not Matte Confident. No. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. It's called Tuscan Toast. It's kind of a nudish color. It's not super bright, but it's still beautiful. Tuscan Toast number 48 from Milani. This color is just really pretty. Just look at that. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like kind of red, kind of, I don't know. It's really pretty. So we're going to wear this today. And these are super creamy lipsticks. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. It's kind of like, kind of pink too. Kind of brown. Kind of a lot of things. These are so moisturizing though. For your lips. Super comfortable, of course, it's a traditional lipstick. They just feel good. And they smell amazing. Milani lipsticks smell so good. Alright, so this is my super simple look that I did in way too long of time. But it's okay. Because I'm not in any rush. So that's the look. I like it. Super simple, super natural, except, you know, the lips. It's kind of bold, but I like it. All right, on to the hair. So I kind of do little mini pineapples. I did 2 ponytails to sleep last night, but that's how I preserve my wash and goes. And I'm just going to take off the hair ties, which I just looped around once, like so. I'm going to go ahead and kind of fluff my hair a little bit with my hands. So it's not all the way fluffed out, but you can kind of see the curls. And what it looks like, and it smells so good. Because the only product I use to achieve what you see, which looks kind of crazy right now, is, drum roll, okay, it's the Cream of Nature with Argan Oil from Morocco for natural hair Butterlicious Curls Curl Hydrating Cream. This is all I put on my hair. My mom was like, these products are so moisturizing, you should really try them out. So on basically almost soaking wet hair, I just applied this all over, and it started to define my curls and clump them together really, really nicely. And my hair is still moisturized. Like, I can feel oil from my hair, which I like because I know that it's moisturized. So that's all I've been using on my hair. That's all I have in my hair right now, and I love the result. These products specifically are supposed to be weightless hydration for soft curls, which my hair is very soft. No sulfates, parabens, or mineral oil. And it's for all curl types and transitioners. No frizz, it's supposed to be no shrinkage and no dryness. I literally have minimal frizz, even though this is day 2. And I also have less shrinkage than I normally do. My hair shrinks up a lot, but I have a little bit of hang time with this wash and go. It looked really pretty the first day. If you saw, I had the headband on, but I looked ratchet. So this is what it looks like. I've just been wearing it with a headband. So imagine I have on a headband. I've just been wearing it like this. I think it's super cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, do I want to pull it back today? I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of water. Water bottle. Just on the top layer. When the water goes directly on your face instead of on your hair. Okay, I have low porosity hair, so water on my hair takes a little while for it to like get in there. Okay, so now I have water on my hair. I'm going to put the top half into a ponytail, I think. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just smooth it and wear it down again because I really like the way it looks down. Let's just wear it down. Do I want to put a part in it to make it more styled? I didn't really style it. That's the thing. Yeah, we'll do a part. It's not going to be a super defined part, but we're just going to spray this section with more water to define it some more. And now it's like totally undefined. Spraying it with water, I'm going to add some of that cream to it just to help redefine this section. Let's see, I'm kind of just rubbing it through. And there we go. I don't need it to be perfectly defined. Like, I don't mind a little bit of frizz. Also, my edges are not slicked down at all. They are totally in their natural state, and I don't mind that. Now I'm just shaping it with my hands by tugging the hair. And that is my hair for the day. Literally super simple, super easy. Use the same product and a little bit of water And I only applied it to that one section here on top just to kind of redefine it. I'm going to put a little bit more at the top here. Just to get rid of some of the really, really frizzy spots. But a little bit of frizz don't hurt nobody. And I just love like how big and full my hair was the first day too. Like I got volume and definition and shine. My hair is actually quite shiny if you saw it in person. And you know that I recently dyed it, so you're prone to like a little bit of dullness and dryness after dyeing your hair. So that is my look. Like I said, this is the only product I use in my hair, and I applied it wet in 2 sections. Like I was really not trying to do the most. I just wanted to experiment with it. And like I said, my hair is still moisturized. It's soft. And you can like feel the oil on your hair, which I like. It's not like greasy or anything, but like if you touch it and squeeze it, you'll get like a light sheen on your hands, which I like because that shows me that my hair is like coated and it's saturated in moisture, which is what it needed. So you can see these little pieces that I recently just redefined. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial makeup hair. This is just how I'm gonna wear my hair today. Real chill, real relaxed. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, YouTube.